What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure. We're going back to their 1988 album, The Innocents, their third studio album. I was very excited to get this one when I began this Erasure deep dive because it contained two of the tracks that I remembered very notably, which is Ship of Fools and Chains of Love. Now, so they were two of the first tracks I reacted to. I kind of did, you know, those two and Who Needs Love Like That. Which those are the ones that I absolutely remember them playing on the radio and me sort of really enjoying and dancing to as a kid. So I wanted to start with those, but now that I've gone through the albums, I'm very intrigued to go through this one in particular just because, you know, it does feature a couple of the songs that I do remember very well, so I wonder if there might not be one or two more on here that strike a memory, and it's like, wait, I actually do know that one. But certainly by name, I don't know the one we're up to now, which is 65,000. It's a highly specific number, not one that immediately makes me think of an obvious referent or reference to what that might be part of, so we'll have to see as the song goes, but I do feel like it's so specific that it must relate, you know, to a particular process, event, idea, rather than just being, you know, like saying it takes two or wherever, where you could use that more as an idiom than the idea of two people or, you know, two entities with different points of view. 65,000 feels much more narrow and specific, so we'll have to see how it manifests. Nevertheless, let's get right to it. This is 65,000 by Erasure on their 1988 album, The Innocents. Kind of like an R&B groove. Diegetic sound. Oof, it really does have sort of like a late 80s, early 90s sort of R&B groove to it. I saw that, or I heard that. It stopped it, and like killed it. It's got some funk to it. I love those cymbals there. Woo. Oh, the funk factor. Getting to the point where I wonder if this is an instrumental. God, it's so funky. Can you hear that? Vince is playing with the sort of bubbly nature of the bass line. Or not the bass line, but the like low-end synths. Now we got some computer language melody. Sending out Morse code. This feels experimental, like more so than other Erasure I've heard. Not that they're like by the numbers or anything, but like this is more like free-flowing. Feels like a jam session they were having. Washed out ghostly vocal kind of hanging over the track. I love that. Sort of like digital sword unsheathing. And that's just like, you know, someone in glasses looking like the Blues Brothers is like feeling it on the keys. Ooh, hey, I love this, you know, computer Morse code sonar sort of layer. Yeah, that's intense. I realized about a minute in or so that it might be an instrumental, and sure enough, yeah, it did have that flavor. It definitely more like funky, more, you know, a bit more syncopated and kind of a slower groove than a lot of their tunes, which kind of have that 4/4 steady, you know, get your feet moving on the dance floor sort of feel. But I dig it. I like that they have some variation, more than perhaps I might have realized. Again, I'm still very like early in the stages of going through their first 5 albums, and I know they have many more than that. But yeah, so, you know, not that I necessarily know what to expect from them, but, you know, you do pick up on a flavor after a number of tunes, and so that one felt like it was a bit more like into experimental territory for them. I dig it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you also sort of picked up on a late 80s kind of funk, you know, R&B bit sort of a vibe. But yeah, however you classify that, let me know what you think. I'm really curious about that one. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching. I will see you next time.